Hello, this is Metal Jedi Pirate, and today we are reviewing the newest Trivium album. What the Dead Men Say is the 9th studio album to be released by Trivium. It's the follow-up to the very good and solid album in 2017's The Sin and the Sentence. Now, with The Sin and the Sentence being a solid album, Trivium were expected to pull out all the stops to make sure their newest album lives up to the previous effort, and it does not disappoint. Trivium released the first 4 songs off of the new album, with the first being released at the end of February, and the song was Catastrophist. It seems they picked up where they left off and shows they were willing to explore their more creative side in the 4 songs they showed us before the album's release. Each song brought something different, and they had good pacing throughout the songs and a good mix of clean and screaming vocals throughout the songs as well, which I believe has become a staple of the band today, with Amongst the Shadows and the Stones being the most aggressive. Bloody drums as broken bones reveal, a fall of clashes crushed our nightmare sealed, amongst the shadows and the stones. And Bleed Into Me trying something new and being a much calmer song with a lot more bass heavy.
Bleed into me, an ounce of your empathy. Eyes locked, you can see a ghost on invisible city.
Having the first 4 songs already released is a good way to start the album, as you know what thrills you are going to expect, but once you've reached track 6 you are heading into the unknown territory, and it seems like it throws you in the deep end with the Defiant. The album production quality is consistent and has some experimentation with a mix of sounds that are consistent to that of Trivium. Trivium also have continued to experiment with their formula, and it seems it is paid off as they have a good mix of songs in the second half of the album, which is more aggressive than the first. With earlier albums you can see that they've gone wild with their guitar solos to try and make their songs more epic, where you can see from years of making albums that they have learned to tone it down slightly to keep it in line with the song's theme, and this is what makes this a great album. This is paid off for them, as it's made them better songwriters, and it's definitely an album I will be returning to for another listen soon. Heafy's mix of screaming and clean vocals, as I said before, is still fresh and are both not forced. The guitar work is on form with catchy riffs and great solos, and the bass shines through as well, especially at the start of Bleed Into Me, and of course Alex Bent on the drums does an amazing job. Overall I will give this 4 stars, as it's another solid album from Trivium, who you can see have put a lot of effort into this. Overall, as a band, I think they will continue to grow, and The Sin and the Sentence proved that they still have what it takes after a couple of albums of mixed styles and bad reviews and trying to figure out a good formula. And they have continued to do this with What the Dead Men Say. And if they continue on this path, their next album will be just as awesome, and if not better. Now, my favourite song off of the album is What the Dead Men Say. For me, it just had absolutely everything: clean vocals, screaming vocals, good, catchy, solid riffs. Leave me a comment what you thought of this video, this album in general, and also consider hitting that subscribe button and check out a few of my other videos while you're there, and we shall see you on the next video.